Wisconsin. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Set mega. Here we go, set. Ultra, yellow, fourth down.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set,
Shotgun now for Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Ultra. Go Ultra. Let's go now. Check. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin White hauls him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready. Yellow, lining.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, because this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, Frank.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man. It's Golden. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 30, ready?
Love from the gun. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. About set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
What? What's up?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Has some room to work. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
And up to Jacobs to start the drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set, cut.
From the pistol, here's Love. Has it in close. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Go up. Ready. Ready.
Get to Jacobs from the pistol. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Set.
Air it out on 3rd. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sends him up with the 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
One splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We go, 76! 76!
Off now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep here. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And not a touchdown, but so close, within a yard now of that end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ain't no other king in his web thing, me siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-point game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
This one is up and good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Flat, strike, check, hey, go Fury. Set, cut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Set. 50, green, check, mega. Cut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Wow, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready?
Throwing, it's Love. Dump off caught by his back. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, where it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now toss. This is Jacobs. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
11.
Goff off the play action. He finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Slot man motioned over.
What's up?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Here he goes again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
There's Love to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go next cluster. 6, 50, green.
Here's Love. Kraft has it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Ready. 33, yellow. Set. Hut.
They'll run here, following the penalty. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Smash. Hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready, set.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Love now, off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume he got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Comes up empty on that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On the ready.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. They could do some serious damage.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
A
break.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yes, Edo Blue. Set.
Love back to it after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Play fake. It's Love. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Blue 32. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yellow. 10 black.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
52
line.
Blue. Set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers making a one-score game before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
180. Super. What's that?
They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
We're good. We're good. Listen.
Back to throw it. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cause I never
your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. Cut.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's good.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear. The toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Cut. 180. Like one out. What's up?
Running it with David Montgomery. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Montgomery. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Now, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Like, hey, kill. Go, 12, go. Hey, 76. Orange. Turbo.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
And the Lions, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Lions.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he comes through big here, 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
We go to the 120.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
180.
Goff setting the throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Man in motion here.
20.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. To the right, he's got to slide. Fighting forward for about 7, nearly got that 1st. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. but it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
Love now. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Strike. Check. Strike 50. Green. Black ultra. Set. Cut.
Jacobs running behind center. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Set. Ready.
To the air with Love. Quick slants into the hands of Golden. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 45. Smith. Check. Set. Go.
This is Jacobs running left. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Hut.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass far more than a modest game.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This makes it up to the 25. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. 76. 76. Average wall.
Play action here with Goff. Goes up. Goff has it knocked out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go. 11. 11. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Louis.
Third and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Lions ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Check, dude. Let's go now. Blue, 32. Striker. Check, striker. Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs who's hurt after that play, and in need of a look from the training staff.
On the ready.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, set. 50, green. Check, smash, check. Hey, go Fury. Set, Hunt.
Here's a gift to Hunt. And with a nice game, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I know you can rate your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling. Because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, yeah, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ultra. Go ultra. Here we go. Here we go. 45. Wide. Hut.
Bring the inside hand off to Lloyd. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ultra. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Hey, check striker. Check striker. Yellow. Zoom. Hut.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
Ready.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set. Set.
There's love to throw. Oh, and quick there. And they bring him to the turf. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
It's 4th down.
Okay, ready?
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Down. 50, green. Set, huh?
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on.
They send St. Brown in motion left. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Cut. 180.
He'll look to throw it. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yep, we go tonight. Ric Flair.
To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about a worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
180. We're good. We're good. Super 1. Hey, 5. 2.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kay, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set, cut. Hey, go 50, green. Mega, strike, strike. Check, smash. Ready?
Hand off here to Lloyd. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he is to throw. Lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They're lining up for a field goal. Don't need the points, but it seems like they just can't resist. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So this is a Packers win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.